try to show them that and they start rebelling against that, and if I tell them like, okay, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and they start to rebel and fight against it, and that's when it's time for me to get the scissors and cut them off. Cause I ain't about to let nobody drain me. Cause at the end of the day, it's your life and it's you're responsible for how you feel. It was good with y'all boys, man. So it's your boy Dom. So look, man, I had a pretty amazing back and shoulder workout today, man. It was pretty epic, bro, and I'm really in the inspirational ass mood, you feel me? So today's video topic is gonna be about having a positive mind state, you feel me? And by the way, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Just sit back and relax and watch the whole video, you know what I mean? Let me grow on you, you feel me? You're gonna like this video. So the first thing to having a positive mind state, you have to eliminate all negative self-thoughts. It's that negative talk in your head, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about. It's that shit like borderline depression, like where you feel like you a piece of shit to the world, you feel me? As soon as you feel that negative energy come upon you, it'll cut that shit off right then and there. Cut it off. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you have to have your own back. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have confidence with everything that you do. And then, bro, we human. We have emotion. We have like shitty days. You know what I mean? So when the shitty day come, when the rain come, it's up to you to dictate how you feel. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, point blank, period. So what I usually do when I start to get down on myself, I have anxiety and shit. Like I literally just had bad anxiety like 2 or 3 days ago. You feel me? Like I was into my thoughts. Like I was just sitting there thinking about like life, fucking the universe, like the purpose of life and shit like that. I'm a very conscious person, you know what I mean? So I can really like break that shit down, like really break that shit down for real, you know what I mean? So I was really inside my head, just really wondering where I'm going in life and shit like that. And I was in my thoughts for like 30 minutes, and then boom, as soon as I realized, like boom, I had like this negative cloud over me. I had to curb that shit. Like I had to redirect how I'm thinking because I had to remember where I came from, where I'm at now, and where I'm going. You see what I mean? So the whole purpose of the video, I'm trying to teach my boys on go from boys to king. You know what I mean? You had that king mindset because at the end of the day, if you walking around with your head down, you can never see where you're going. You know what I mean? So basically, I'm trying to teach y'all boys to lift your head up, walk around with your chest out, and be confident and believe in anything that you're doing. You know what I mean? Because when you had a negative mind frame, you can't get anything accomplished. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to fall into that spiral of depression. Cause that shit ain't. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. You feel me? Nobody need to feel that shit. So the first thing that you need to do is always get on your purpose and self-improve on yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you have a purpose or a goal that you're working towards, you're gonna have a sense of urge of confidence. You know what I mean? Like you have a direction in life that you're going to. So you're not feeling lost in this world. You see what I mean? Usually the negative talks come from you feeling lost and you have no purpose or sense of direction where you're going. Then you just start beating yourself up for no reason. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're a king. A king have a plan of action. You know what I mean? A king know where he is. The king is already at the top. You have to have that mind frame because the minute that you don't, your brain is real powerful, bro. That bitch will make you feel like shit, straight up, point blank, period. And you know what I mean by this. This bitch will really make you feel like shit. So we need to cut that shit out, boss up and level up, and let's move forward. You know what I mean? So get on your purpose, get on your shit, and let's get it in. You know what I mean? Another thing, this is a big staple of mine. Surround yourself around positive people. That is literally like the most important thing. If you hanging around a bunch of negative people, where you think all that negative energy gonna fall onto? It's gonna fall onto you. You can't be the only sunshine in you around all this darkness. You see what I mean? That don't even make sense. So, as me personally, I would recommend to cut that friend off. But before you do that, this is how I would handle the situation. I would first like show them like all the tips and methods that I use personally to stay positive. You see what I mean? So when I try to show them that and they start rebelling against that, and if I tell them like, okay, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and they start to rebel and fight against it, and that's when it's time for me to get the scissors and cut them off. Cause I ain't about to let nobody drain me. Cause at the end of the day, it's your life and you're responsible for how you feel. Remember that. You are in control of yourself. You are in control of your ship. Your mind control all of this. This whole temple. Your mind control this. You are responsible for your mind. You have to control this. You have to guide your ship. You see what I mean? So if you let this person in your circle bring you down, That's on you. So that's why I always say it's up to you to control your circle. That's why I say I recommend for you to keep a nice clean circle. Because if you're around number let's say you cleaned up your circle and now you're around number positive people. Now you're around new ideas, new inspirations, and number positivity. And I feel like that's what everybody needs in life. Because even if you're having a bad day and all four of your friends is just having an amazing day, telling like, okay, this just happened for me. Oh, I got a new plan with this. Woo woo woo. You see what I mean? Come on, bro. That's good energy. You need that in your life, bro. I'm telling you. That's gonna be like a big boost right there when you do that step right there. Keep your mind busy. Keep your mind occupied. Keep working towards something. Because like I say, if you're not working towards anything, that's when that fucking depression sneak in. That's when your brain get to telling you, what the fuck is you doing? Why is you here? If you're not doing nothing, you're gonna start feeling like what you here for on this earth. But if you being constructive, being a leader and being a working member of society, then your brain gonna give you a boost of confidence because like you have a purpose in life. You being constructive to this world. You not being an abomination to life. You see what I mean? So with that being said, bro, I hope this video helped you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a question for me, leave a question in the comment section. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.